This week I'm going to be trying to convert the shed outside into a tiny studio where I'm going to put the wheel and hopefully do some throwing out there in the daylight, which would be nice. It's going to be quite a lot of work. I need to clear loads of junk out, put shelves up and rearrange everything, but I think it'll be worth it. And also I'm going to be doing some stamping, so I'm going to be talking all about that. So I'm just in our potting shed outside at the minute. It's just full of junk, basically, trying to sort it all out. I've just been to the skip twice with stuff, but it's in two parts, so there's like a bit where we had all the plant pots and stuff, and this bit which just got all like the kids' toys and garden stuff in it. So I'm just trying to have a sort out. I was thinking I might put my wheel in there somewhere and make some storage in this room, like some better shelving, and maybe do some potting out here in the sun. It's nice and sunny in that bit. Just working on this cutlery trainer at the moment. So I've just cut some holes with my hole cutter and smooth them off, and I'm gonna, I think it's the first time I made one of these, but I had the idea of putting little feet on so that like sits off your draining board a bit, so you don't get all monkey stuff building up on the bottom. So I'm just going to add a bit of water. Maybe I'll put all these on and then squish them down. Just giving my dog balls a little trim up, so just straighten the sides. Take the corner off, take the edge off. I tend to bow in a little bit when they get wired off, so just take a little bit clear off the outer side, get it a nice flat base, and then I'll just smooth it with a bit of water. That's it really, ready for having the name attached. Okay, I've just trimmed all the bowls there, and if any of them were a bit dry around the tops, I'll just give them a spray with this water gun to make sure that it's consistent moisture levels all around the bowl. Otherwise, when I'm adding the name plates, it might crack. Just rolling out this pad of clay to make the name plates. I want it to be about the same moisture level as the bowls, so it needs to be pretty much leather hard really when I'm adding it. So if you just add wet clay to leather hard clay, it's probably going to crack around the edges as it dries. It's going to dry more than the actual bowl. and it will crack. So just do this for a while. Okay, so it's about 2mm thick now. Pad of clay. So just try and get as many out of this as I can with my little cutter. Just score the bowls with a bit of water. Try and position my name thing nicely. I could just stamp directly onto the bowls the names, but I think having the name on a separate bit of clay, which is unglazed, kind of makes it seem a bit more special, really. Although it is more work doing it this way, I just think it's nicer, gives a nicer finish. So just really make sure it's all definitely attached, because they can pop off. They have popped off before in the kiln, not flown off, but they kind of can lift up if they're not attached really well. Okay, that's done. I'll just carry on with the rest of them. Okay, so just a quick word about the stamps. These are the letter stamps I use. I don't think these are actually proper clay stamps. They're just meant for ink, really. They're quite soft. But yeah, that's what I use for the names. This is a little bit of, it's called a hex bit, I think, from like a screwdriver set or drill set. So I use that for the star banner name styles on the end there. I've made little bisque stamps for the paw prints, so that's what makes that. So that's just clay that's been bisque fired. And I also did a heart one, so I just press that in and then paint the red underglaze on that. This is a cut off wire that I just cut a little star shape thing in there. That's used for my star circle ones, and then I get these acrylic stamps made with my logo, so there you go, used for the bottoms. So you just send your logo off to this company, I think it's, well, there's loads of people who do it, but Clay Stamps for You or something, I think it's called, the one I use. And I've had bigger ones made for jobs where I need to make a lot of the same lettering. So if the clay's a little bit wet still, you can just dry it off with your thumb, otherwise the stamps tend to stick. So I just start with the central lettering, centre letter. And try and orientate each letter so it's basically pointing to the middle of the circle. Finish it with the paw in the middle, and just a little smoothing. It's done. Right, still a big mess in this side, but I'm starting to organise the garden section. I've got some old brackets that were here in the bit that fell down, so they're going to go up there for all the gardening stuff. On this side I'm trying to work out, I think I'm going to have a rack of these twin slot shelving up there for my wear boards, and I've just thought of having like the wire racking thing for the plants on that side, having the workbench here for wedging and stuff, and having the wheel there. So we'll see. I'm going to put some shelves up now. Right, so I've got some shelves built in the gardening section. It's a bit rustic looking, just some old bits of wood I had lying around. And in here I've got the twin slot shelves put up. It's twin slot because it's 2 slots, and you can move the shelves around to where you want, which I find is really good as a potter, because sometimes you'll have a board of plates or mugs or vases and they all take up different amounts of room, so it's really handy to save space to be able to move the shelves around. So I'd recommend those to anyone who's making their studio. So it's still a bit of a building site, but I'm thinking I might just bring my wheel out and have a go, see if the space is big enough before I do anything else. Because I think I want to make a bench, because this thing is a bit rickety. It's coming together in here now. It's a shame I don't have a wider angle lens on my phone, but I've got my wheel in and the shelves. I'm going to try and get some playing in a minute. So it's Friday afternoon. I'm just getting ready to pack up now and finish for the week. So I managed to just throw a few pots in here to finish off. It's been really nice. You can see the garden in the background. So yeah, it's great. It's a small space, but I think it'll work. The only thing is this bench I've got for wedging clay is rubbish. The clay sticks to the surface and it's really wobbly, so I think I might have to build a bench maybe next week, I'm not sure. But I'm pretty happy, so hopefully I'll do some proper videos out here of throwing in things in the sunlight. It's a pretty dreary day today, but still nice. I'll show you what I can see from the wheel. So you can see a pumpkin there beneath the plum tree. There's the kiln, and I've got basically the autumn garden all just dying off in the polytunnel, and there's the wheel. So it's a pretty nice view compared with a brick wall in the garage.